This week marks the return of Young Sheldon, Season 7, Episode 6, and things between Sheldon and Georgie are not going to look well. In the latest episode of Young Sheldon, Season 7, Episode 6, Georgie quickly dispels Sheldon's assumption that he is his brother's best man. Viewers have been patiently waiting for a fresh offering from Young Sheldon in the last 2 weeks, as the show took a mini break due to March Madness. The long wait will be worthwhile, though, since in the next episode of Young Sheldon, Georgie and Mandy will begin wedding preparations. In the official teaser for Young Sheldon Season 7, Episode 6, Baptists, Catholics and an Attempted Drowning, released by CBS, via TV promos, in advance of the broadcast, Sheldon is shown assuming the role of best man for his brother, but Georgie promptly rejects him. See the video down below. Mary enthusiastically announces the beginning of the wedding preparations for Georgie and Mandy in another part of the video. There will be more than just danger for Sheldon in the forthcoming episode of Young Sheldon Season 7. According to previous spoilers, Audrey McAllister, Mandy's mother, will also become Mary's new adversary. It is understandable that Georgie would not immediately select the younger Cooper as her son-in-law's best man, given how obnoxious Sheldon has grown over the past few years and is slow drifting away from the Cooper family. It doesn't help that Sheldon was the source of much misery for his older brother in the beginning of Young Sheldon. Boy Genius's assumption that he will play such a significant role in the wedding is so absurd that even Mandy's reaction demonstrates this. However, after giving it some more thought, it seems like Georgie is stuck with this best man. Unlike the gangster theme The Big Bang Theory, which centered on Sheldon's social support system in Pasadena, Young Sheldon is more of a family-oriented sitcom. Unlike the other characters in the series, the boy genius has really made friends despite his claimed social awkwardness. Although Missy had made parsing references to her classmates in the prequel, we never get a good look at them. On the other hand, Georgie's romantic life has been the primary focus of his storyline. The only other viable option for best man is Sheldon, unless he intends to appoint Dale. Georgie and Mandy's Young Sheldon wedding has an initial photo that shows that Sheldon will not be there. It's puzzling that he won't be there, and even more perplexing that the Coopers are willing to go ahead with the celebration without Sheldon. Sheldon remains a family member despite how bothersome he is. Additionally, it is one of the few occasions when they can rejoice together as a group. In the years leading up to Sheldon and Amy's wedding, Georgie made her television debut on The Big Bang Theory. It wasn't until late in the show's life that Sheldon's brother visited Pasadena. In contrast to Missy and Mary, who were both featured in the first season of the nerd-centric comedy, in reality, the two had a falling out over Sheldon's apparent lack of awareness regarding Georgie's selfless acts in the wake of George's passing. They wouldn't have made amends if Mary hadn't been so insistent. Despite Georgie's eventual attendance at Sheldon's wedding, he was mostly a bystander. Leonard was chosen by Sheldon for the role, rather than his brother. This made sense on The Big Bang Theory, since Johnny Galecki played the role of Sheldon's caretaker for the majority of the series. It's puzzling that Sheldon didn't even bother to ask his brother about it. Maybe it was because Georgie refused to make him best man during his wedding to Mandy. As an aside, Leonard's wedding to Penny a few seasons prior also included Sheldon as best man. It was speculated that CBS could save Georgie and Mandy's wedding for their subsequent program before it was confirmed that the couple will tie the knot in Young Sheldon. The narrative of George and Mary's firstborn will carry on as he and his bride navigate the ups and downs of parenting, even after Sheldon and the Coopers finish their shared story in Medford, Texas. The Young Sheldon spin-off, which has no official title as of yet, will replace the original show's single camera with multiple cameras and debut on CBS in the 2024 to 2025 television schedule.